In the public works, on the water and sewer side, we kind of consider ourselves the silent service. If you turn your water on at your kitchen sink and it comes on and it's safe to drink, and when you shut the water off and it goes away, that means we're doing our job. Not too long after I got out of the service, I was in the Navy for 10 years. I got involved with a friend of mine. Folks had a company and they tested and repaired water meters. And essentially what it is measures the water that you use in your house, and you're billed against that, what that usage is. So my job when I first got into this business really was to make sure that those meters are accurate. Over several years I became a lead tech on that and learned everything in the world about water meters. And it really exposed me to a lot of municipalities and what the functions they do, all related to public works. So we take care of the water and sewer infrastructure throughout the township. We make sure that the water is safe to drink. We make sure the water mains and the fire hydrants work for fire protection and safety. We also take care of all the sewer mains and the sewer pump stations so we can make sure all the sewage gets pumped away. We're also responsible for all the safety paths in the township. The residents of this township graciously approved a millage to support the Safety Path program, and we have approximately over 50 miles of safety path right now that we take care of. We also maintain 2 cemeteries within the township, Lakeview Cemetery and Sashabaw Plains. Lastly, we do take care of the street lights in this township. We do all the street lights on the main roads. Always try to do the best we can for our residents and the people that call and need our help. We consider ourselves first responders. You know, fire and police are very visible. They're out there, they're taking care of emergencies and issues and do a fantastic job in this township. We feel we do the same to provide safe drinking water so you don't get sick. We make sure that the sewage gets moved away from the house. And we do have generator backups in all our facilities, water and sewer, to ensure during power outages we do maintain a high factor of health, safety, and welfare for our residents.
Our primary goal is to preserve the integrity of our water supply. I serve as a member of the Independence Township Wellhead Protection Team. I sit on the Michigan Municipal Risk Management Authority DPS Committee, and I supervise the Fats, Oils, and Grease program. I also act as the West Nile Disease Administrator, manage the triennial lead and copper state reporting, and produce the annual Consumer Confidence Report, and oversee the residential and commercial cross-connection control program. Our team works diligently to identify and mitigate any potential cross-connection risks in our water system, ensuring that every resident has access to safe and potable water. Along with the cross-connection control program, I oversee the township's fuel operations. This includes managing fuel orders, setting up new drivers and vehicles into our fuel management system. We recently constructed a brand new fueling facility on the DPW property. This project cost $807,000 and was totally financed using the American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA funds.
Some of the other projects that we've been working on is we always have to maintain and update our sewage pumping stations. Most of our stations were installed back in the 70s. They needed upgrading and modernization. We've done that through loans through the state of Michigan, which gives us 20 years to pay back the loans, so we can, at a very low interest rate, so we can pay those back and do these big dollar projects the most cost efficiently possible. We applied for a $5.4 million loan through the state of Michigan to install new water main in the township that did not have public water supply there. We did receive 100% loan forgiveness, so it turned into essentially a grant that we did not have to pay back through the federal government. We just recently completed that project, and we have over 175 people that are on safe drinking water, and they don't have to worry about the water quality of their well. Here in Independence, we are called a community water supply. We pump and treat our own water.
We've got 10 water treatment plants. 7 of them have water filtration. What we do is we pump water from various levels underground, and then we filter the iron, manganese, arsenic. We test that daily, and all that gets sent to the state each month, and we disinfect it with sodium hypochlorite. It's about 12.5% pure chlorine. We've got 3 water towers. One of them's 1 million gallons. The other 2 are 500,000 gallons. I mean, it's great to have a water system like this for definitely fire demands.
It's important that when people live in a community, if you have safe services, good parks, good fire service, good running government, safe water to drink, sewage goes away when it needs to, that's a good community. That's a good community. We all work together to make that happen, and I like to be part of that team.